Hey guys, welcome back to another video tutorial from Aditya Biologics. So guys, today in this video we are going to discuss on the bacteriological analysis of tap water. Okay, so here we have two media here. It is called EMD agar, eosine methylene blue agar. Okay, and here are the results that we will obtain. So now let's start with the introduction here. Membrane filtration technique is just a basic technique of filtration. The only difference is here the filter paper. The filter paper used is membrane filter. Okay, so this is our membrane filter here. The pore size is 0.45 nanometer actually here. Okay, micrometer actually, sorry. So today, this is the sample tap water we have taken here in a measuring cylinder here, and we are going to count the bacteria. Yeah, the bacteriological analysis of this tap water by using this media and all. And there are different procedures, the biochemical test and all, for testing the bacteria in this water. So for that we will do the simple serial dilution here. Serial dilution is only to dilute the microbial load actually. Yeah. So here we will do the tenfold dilution here. For that we need 1 ml of sample. Okay, so this is our 1 ml of sample. You can use any type of measuring tool to count 9 ml of dilute here, like I am counting here. Okay, this 1.5. Okay guys, so this is our tenfold dilution here, in which we have put 1 ml of sample and 9 ml of diluent. Okay, so this is our tenfold dilution. Now we are going to use this tenfold diluted solution to filter. So guys, this is our membrane filtration setup unit. Okay, here you okay guys, so this is our membrane filtration unit. Yeah, and it is already sterilized. Okay, so now we are going to keep membrane filter here. So guys, this is the membrane filter, and we have to just put the membrane filter on this unit in a sterilized condition using a forceps here, as you can clearly see here. Okay, so now we are going to put the membrane filter here in this unit. Okay, it is very sensitive, so you have to use it in a very careful manner. Okay, very good. Okay, so now place it out here carefully so that it don't get contaminated. Okay, now place the part here, set the part gently. So guys, this is the full setup here. We have kept membrane filter here. So now we will put our sample carefully. Okay, so this is our tenfold diluted sample here. Okay, now we will put it here and go for the filtration. Lock it. So guys, remember this all procedures should take place in a aseptic condition. Yeah. Okay, so this is our pump, hand pump. We will use it for so that the vacuum will create and the water will pull down. So now let's do it. So by this fashion you can create a vacuum inside it so that the water will pull down. Okay, by this way. Okay guys, so the filtration of water sample is done here now. Now we will remove the cap here. Okay, but gently, slowly, so that the membrane filter don't get okay. So guys, this is the membrane filter, and we have done the filtration here. Actually what is happening here guys, the membrane filter has very small pore, okay, of 0.45 micrometer actually. So all those microorganisms like bacteria are trapped here. Okay, now we will put it here in this media, the EMD media. Okay, and here we will culture it for at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours and see the growth and the colonies, whatever comes, and then we will discuss. Okay, so for this we need a sterile core strip again. Okay, so now we will put this membrane filter in this media. Okay, so let's do it. Do it very gently, guys. Yeah, it should not be contaminated. Okay, put it like this. Okay, so it is something like this, you can see here. Okay, now let's power it out. Let's sterile the faucet, and now let's incubate it at in the incubator at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours and see the rest of the result. So okay guys, this is our incubator and we are going to incubate this media in this incubator. You can see here there are already many samples taken for the incubation. And guys, while putting the media in incubation, always remember media should be up. Yeah. So now put in this fashion here. Logic done. Now let go. Now guys, after 24 hours, let's see the results. Okay. Okay, so this is our result. As you can clearly see here, here are the growth of the colonies. Yeah, the pink colonies, it is actually the coliforms. Coliforms, pink colored coliforms. Now let's study furthermore here. Okay guys, so you can see here are the results. The pink colored colonies upon the membrane filter here. Yeah, actually there are many colonies. Yeah, you can count it out with a finger. Okay, so after counting the colonies, the pink colored colonies, which is actually the colonies of coliforms, yeah, lactose fermenting bacteria. So now we'll go for subculture. Yeah, what we will do is, so okay guys, we will go for now subculturing here the colonies. We will subculture it in a nutrient agar. This is our nutrient agar here. So now what we will do is, we will pick the colonies with the inoculating loop. First sterilize the loop. Okay, now let's pick one colony. Okay, after picking the colony, let's go for a streaking in the nutrient agar. We will go for a quadrant streaking actually. Okay, turn it at right angles again. Okay guys, so we have streaked the colonies for the subculturing here. Now we will incubate it at 37 degrees Celsius for 24 hours and next see the result. Go. So again we are going to incubate it in our incubator. Okay. Let's incubate it. The temperature here is 37 degrees Celsius and we will wait for 24 hours. So now after 24 hours we will see our results. Okay, the streaking results. Okay, so guys, this is our result, streaking result. We have actually subcultured, so it will look something like this. Yes. Okay, now let's study it further. Let's move on. Okay guys, so we have subcultured the colonies in nutrient agar here, and here are the result. As you can clearly see here, yeah, there are many colonies. Okay, so now we'll go for the identification of the colonies. Yeah, we'll go for the identification by following different biochemical tests. We have to identify here which one of the coliform it is, either it is E. coli or Klebsiella, Citrobacter or Enterobacter. Yeah, and for this we will go for a biochemical test. And for the biochemical test, we first have to prepare the nutrient broth. Yeah, and here is the nutrient broth we have already prepared. What we have done is we have taken a nutrient broth and inoculated a colony here and incubated it for 4 hours. Okay, and after incubation, here is the result. Okay, now taking it as a sample, we will do the further biochemical test. Okay. So okay guys, now let's go for the identification of the colony here. So for the identification we will go for many tests. So here are the biochemical tests. We will do INVIC test, that is indole test, the MR test, VT test, citrate test, TSIA test, and fermentative test, okay, and urease test. Yeah. For this, what we will do is we will stop our colony. First sterilize the wire. Then we will take a colony. Then we will stab in the indole area like this. Stabbing should be perfect. Now let's again take the colonies. Let's do now MR test like this. Stab it out, sterilize it, and so on. Okay, guys. This is the Simon citrate agar slant. Okay, actually. So now let's do it. What we have to do is stick it on the slant surface only, like this, in a zigzag fashion. Put it here. Again sterilize the wire. Again, let's pick the colony from the nutrient broth, like this. Now let's do the TSI test. Here it is, TSI. Now what we have to do is, in a butt, stab it like this, but don't touch the bottom, and then with the same wire stick the slant surface like this. Okay. Again pick the colonies from the nutrient broth like this. Now let's do the OF test, oxidative fermentative test here. Okay, stab it like this. Okay guys, so we have stabbed it. Now let's go for the incubation here. Okay, now let's go. So again we are going to incubate it in our incubator here. Yeah. Now let's wait for 24 hours. Okay guys, now let's see the result after 24 hours of incubation. Okay, so here it is. So it looks something like this. Now let's study this. Okay guys, so this is our results of biochemical test. As you can clearly see here, our sample which I have taken is fermentative. Yeah, it is OF media here. Originally it was green, now it is yellow in color. So by studying the color changes, you can easily identify and study the biochemical test and identify which organism it is. Okay. For example, if you have E. coli in the sample, then the test will be, for INVIC test it will be plus plus minus minus, urease will be negative, oxidase will be negative, catalase will be positive, and TSI will be acid by acid, H2S negative. So guys, this is all about the biochemical test. So guys, in this video we have discussed the overall idea of enumeration, identification of coliforms in the water sample. So guys, so this was all about. I hope you like the video. If you like the video and the concept, please do share, like and comment. Thank you guys. See